taking flight. Card Spring Training, sponsored by Woods Basement Systems.
So coming into this camp, you've been a big leaguer now with the Cardinals for a season. Just how does it differ from last year?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the comfortability of it, there's a huge difference from last year. I was the new guy on the block last year, so I didn't know anybody. And then on top of that, it was going to be my first year in the big league. So, you know, of course I had some nerves and slightly less confidence than what I have right now. So it's really cool to just come into spring training and not know that I have a spot, but know that as long as I'm the same guy as I was last year, for the most part I have a spot there. It's just cool to know that I can be very successful in the big leagues, and it's nice that I actually know everyone this year. Yeah.
I remember that first trip after you came back from the road trip to open the year, where you had quite a couple of starring roles. We interviewed you, and you just lit up about just how excited you were to be a big leaguer.
Yeah.
I just interacted with you here. It seems like that is still here. Just every day do you show up, I'm a big league pitcher.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, like, just the way like the coaches interact with me, and they've shown a lot of love about like how I pitched last year, and they're excited to see how this year goes as well. It's just an awesome experience.
What kind of role do you think you could have this year?
I mean, hopefully the goal would be to step into a role like what Kit had last year. That'd be awesome. I would assume that'd be like me and JoJo, if of course I pitch the way I should. Me and JoJo, depending on whoever's coming up to bat, we'd be in that similar role together. That'd be really cool to be able to step into.
We haven't really even got rolling in camp too much yet, but how would you describe the energy right now? A lot of young guys who are going to get opportunities.
Yeah.
Just how would you describe the energy specifically on the pitcher's side?
Yeah. Honestly, I think a lot of guys are excited because, I mean, you just know you're going to get some more opportunities this year. I'm excited to see those young guys come up and show what they got, because you never know. You could have someone that just shows up and is that guy all of a sudden, and that'd be really cool to see.
Two more for you. What do you take from Ryan Helsley, a guy that dominant, little, not old, but a little bit older? He's one of the veterans, I guess, in the bullpen right now.
Yeah.
What do you take from him?
Honestly, just his professionalism, the way he comes to the field every day and busts his ass. Whether, like, as far as like when we're in season, he could have a bad outing, which doesn't happen very often. And he'll show up the same to the field the next day as if he were to have a great outing. That's really cool to see, and it's a great just like model to have. Yeah, it's just cool to see how he goes about his business.
Last thing, on national stage, not a whole lot of people talking about the Cardinals. There's this transition or whatever they want to call it within the organization. Why can this team still win this year?
I mean, we still got the talent. All these guys are here because they can be big leaguers. As long as we just put the pieces together, we can still be a very good winning team.